Hey there, fellow survivors. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to State of Decay 2 Red Cross, episode 25, Down with the Sickness. The first thing I want to ask you, all early birds, to do is to vote. If the poll was in the correct spot, now let me, whoosh. Nope, not even, whoosh. Wow, my magic sucks. Whoosh. There we go. To vote on what we should do. So, state of the community, state of the base, so that you can make an informed decision. We are relatively low on fuel and meds, although we do gain meds per day, or rather we break even. The food per day is quite negative. That's something that will need to be fixed eventually. We're breaking even for fuel and everything else except for food, really. We have two open beds in our community, but I just really haven't had the opportunity to recruit anyone, much to my sadness. And in terms of the base, the infirmary can be upgraded. The storage is currently being upgraded because we got a bunch of building materials. There is the fermented, exploding, juiced up zombies, and then everyone is catching an illness up and coming. So we're going to get sick where it's going to have an effect soon. The current community of events right now is just helping the snack frackers with running shoes. And we still have this awakened heart over here as a result of clearing hearts in the area. So we pissed off one of the hearts. Okay, here is the sickness. Deposit meds for the community. I think, seeing that you guys are voting for scavenge for needed supplies, it goes without saying that in order to not be sick, we need to deposit meds, so maybe that's what I work on. So until we deposit meds, high chance to fail a fast search, lower efficiency from stimulants, and poor firearm handling.
It is so good to be here.
And in order to cure this, we just need to put meds in the storage. So collect 3 meds. And I'm assuming that this is like this is like rucksacks of meds. Alright, I'm not gonna be doing it like this, but I'm curious if they thought about this. Where I take meds out,
hey, I made it back with plenty of
and
stuff.
I put meds in. No. Okay. Yeah, the developers were like, no, you don't get to cheese it quite that much. Alright, good. I'm actually glad, because I wouldn't want to cheese it. I was just curious if such a loophole existed. Okay, so let's go find meds. We have a bunch of influence, so the first influence I'm going to do is locate medicine.
Get on the horn and ask if anyone knows a good place to scavenge.
David, thank you for the resub.
Network here. I'll get someone on that, no problem.
I can also swing by my neighbors to see if any of them have meds for purchase. So if they do have meds for purchase, I ought to grab some stuff that I can offer them for trade. So I'm just grabbing some stuff that we can sell them. Alright, we have 400 parts in storage, which is good. Now, the state of the minefields. Mines are not active. I'm going to activate it. And the plague disruptor is active for another hour, almost an hour and a half. So we're good on plague disruption. We're not, and we're now good on mines. Whoa, car is a little sad.
No room for that.
Is the poll not shown? No, I brought it down because this curveball needs attention more than offering you the option. Sorry to say. That's just the state of Decay. Is you get thrown stuff and you just have to deal with it. Alright, where did it send me for meds? Oh, gross. That's really not close at all. Speaking of not close at all, before I leave, how about we... Do I have an... No, I don't have an empty fuel can. Okay. So we're, Oops. I didn't mean to jump in. I wish there was a button that you could hold to be like, just kidding, just kidding. I don't want to get into the car. We're going to need to scavenge up some fuel as well, because there's very little fuel in the base, and
All right, guys. I'm ready to get back in the game.
that's going to be important. Alright, let's get medicine. Before I go get medicine, I'm curious if I can spot any places that might have medicine myself. To see, oh yeah, like the quick ER urgent care down here might have medicine. So that's probably worth checking out. That might be it. Because I think the Matilda Clinic we already picked over. The abandoned clinic over here was going to have medicine too, likely. So when I go east, we can hit the abandoned clinic and then whatever the scavenging site tells me to do. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the free riders, trade with them, and then go down to the quick ER urgent care. Trying to avoid the like explosive zombies probably, because with the penalties that we're rocking right now, I don't really need to be getting in any firefights. Oops, I drove right past their house.
Not bad.
Huh, we didn't fail the quick search there. I was kind of expecting to, because that's one of the penalties of our illness.
Hey, how's life treating you?
Let's make a deal.
You have such a friendly voice. So they don't have meds. But they do have fuel. So I'm going to buy the fuel because we're going to be on a bit of a road trip trying to get the rucksacks of meds, I think. Alright, next stop. The Quick Urgent Care Center. Yeah, I'll have to be careful because the crossbow debuffs, they're more difficult to handle. I'm curious, I've never fought under this curveball, so I don't know how much more difficult it is, but I don't really want to find out the hard way of, like, attempting a fight and then botching it hard. You know, before I drive past the inhabitants,
That's fantastic.
I think I will stop in. So, this enclave's a little bugged, where, like, they're actually allied, even though it doesn't say they're allied. Because we, like, didn't side with them, and then we sided with them, and they have meds. Perfect. That's 1 of 3. And one of the things I can do after we deposit all the meds is, turn it into Plague Cure. So this zombie is one of the bootleggers, because it has glowing eyes. Ooh. Oh, that's gonna suck. That was a lot of plague. Never let them grab you from behind. I don't find that handling's all that much more difficult. I don't see any other glowing-eyed bootleggers out here, though. Maybe the penalties just for, firearms? And, like, crossbows aren't firearms? I don't know. I'm just making things up as a guess. But while I'm here, I might as well sell them the alcohol that they just looted off a zombie. I'm not really sure I would trust alcohol that you got off zombies.
Let's make a deal.
Okay, sure.
But it has extraordinary trade value. Uh-huh. Just don't ask where I got it, because, you're not gonna like the answer. So, like, I'm in the heart of the bootlegging territory here. I was hoping just to make a little bit of influence, but I really don't see any purple-eyed... Like, that whole horde there is not affected. Not affected. They probably designed it in such a way that it can't be farmed, because, like, that was a lot of influence for one kill. So if there was a lot of these bootleggers, you'd be able to, like, make a killing. Well, it makes sense that, even though it's a small zone, that, there's only a few that are drunk or whatever. So this is where this zone is centered, and I don't see any that are curveballed. Moving on to the quick ER care. Okay. I am in a active or dormant heart territory, but we do have the blocker, so not much of a problem. So I am heading into where there's like a dormant heart, and I'm not spoiling for our fight with it. I'm already like half plague.
Locked up.
Because of the horde out front, I didn't want to shoulder slam because it would make too much noise. What happened to... Oh, his body went flying.
I'm here for a job. Time to do it.
No, not that job. What? How'd you find me? Oh, and your buddy too? Oh, and everyone on the block?
Clear for now. In plague territory, more Zeds are always close.
I, like, didn't make any noise. I don't know how they knew I was here. Well, whatever. Maybe high gun skill is countering the debuff? Yeah, I don't know. It's a good question that I unfortunately don't have the answer to. There isn't like a skill slot or anything like that that shows you the actual debuff.
We could use this.
Absinthe painkillers. Maybe this facility doesn't have doesn't actually have meds. So usually when hearts form in a specific building, so like this building is obviously a meds outpost, usually killing the heart will drop the associated rucksack.
I think that's...
No, we got meds. Meaning that if I destroy this heart, it probably would give me a med rucksack, but I just got meds, so it's fine. So now we only need one more ruck of meds.
I need a break.
I wonder if I can spare myself the effort of going all the way over to, No, I'd probably have to go all the way east. So I think what I'll do is I will drive this home, because my inventory and my bags are full, and then make my way over to the last scavenged rucksack. Possibly also switching out survivors, because this is not one of those quests that needs... Oh, God! I was not paying attention.
That's my last magazine.
Well, I'm plagued. I want to get the bolt back, though. Did I leave anything in this trunk, too, when I abandoned this,
Get to work on that.
ambulance? No. Well, I'm glad I got meds, because I think I'm going to need them. Loaders on the road suck.
A lot of creeps are on us right now. Help anyone.
Oh, survivors in need are usually the ones that are recruitable. So once I switch survivors, I might quickly try to save them. Because I think the overarching goal is to move into the big base, and I absolutely need new people to be able to do that. I need to double our community's population. Okay, 2 of 3.
Could use an easier way to get water around here. Go to the dock right away.
I'm gonna switch to Cecita. Whoa! Dear Lord! Game was like, oh, you want Cecita? Good luck.
Look, we can't let this thing spread. You know what I'm talking about.
I think I'm gonna take a sip.
And then,
I don't suppose you're carrying some cure. Hello.
he is now checked into the infirmary. Cannot be used if not infected or afflicted with blood plague. So, I think I have to... Because when they're in the hospital like this, right, they don't actually... Their blood plague doesn't progress. So how would I... let's see. I want to cure the blood plague, essentially, without having to expend medicine. It just requires a few hoops for me to jump through, which is fine. So now there's the community inventory. So I can open his inventory. Oh, can I open his inventory like this? Yes.
Hello. Hey there.
Switch to him. Once I take him out of the hospital. That's a lot of extra steps. I'll have to do it quick. Two minutes to live. So, medical help.
We're going to need more fuel soon.
I don't think that's actually... Oh, won't cure full-blown plague. Okay. I'm really good at reading, as you can tell.
I think I'm gonna take a sick day.
Alright, I'm going to put him in there and then actually make bulk cure. So if you are partially plagued, that will, like, using samples in that way will cure you, but not full-blown plague, obviously. I had forgotten. So,
I got
let's make...
Well, I do, but I'll let them slide for now.
I'll just make the one. So we have 2 vials of plague cure. I'm going to keep one on me. I should have, like I normally do, but I forgot this time.
How's it going? I hope you're not sick, because...
He'll be better before you know it.
What? No lollipop?
I like his attitude. It's like, you have 1 minute to live, but you're still complaining about not getting a lollipop after getting a shot? Yes. Yes, dude. Yes.
I got knocked back a bit, but I'm good to go.
So I think I'm going to end up making the bulk cure. and taking it out on the road with me so that I can sell it. And then also check in with the survivor that needed help. I'm going to bring extra fuel bombs, because survivor needing help usually means they need some serious help. Unfortunately, I'm just about out of light bolts, but yeah, that's fine. So, survivor need.
We're coming to help. Hang tight.
They're red.
Other people ahead of us.
Changing up my equipment. We will take the suppressed revolver and then a gun. Because I'm not about to walk into a wambush without backup. Yeah, he's sick with curveball plague and blood plague. That is unpleasant combo for sure.
Let that feral tackle me.
Oh, there's a juggernaut like just up the street too. I wanted to lure the... I'm not driving straight at the goal because of... Susie of the Night Watch is the one yelling. I wanted to lure the feral away. Alright, Susie. I am coming. So, updating the priority. Help the survivor. And... I feel like once I get to Susie... What do you guys think? Once I get to Susie, she's going to attack me. She's going to hold me up at gunpoint and rob me. That's my guess. I hope I'm wrong, because I'm really aching for survivors. But I have a feeling that Susie is not going to be nice. You think it'll be a fifth member? I hope
Take
so.
out the nearest plague heart. This should clear up.
I truly hope so. Oh, there is a feral here.
We've got Z's in the building, folks.
Z's in the building means
Oh no. Someone's in real trouble.
I'm gonna use my car. Sansack, thank you for the resub. A lot easier to run them over than to... Oh, I think that was a survivor in need. I got here and they were all dead.
Well, I guess our plan didn't really do them much good.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is a scripted event where, like, they're unrescuable. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure this is the case. Where it's like, doesn't matter how fast I get here, they're just already dead. But it's free loot. And y'all just come out of the woodwork at the same time so that I can loot. No? I am feeling the effect of the illness a little bit more. Oh, I don't have space for anything. A little bit more with the gun I have. So I'm definitely noticing the curveball now. I mean, my aim sucks already, but it's worse now. Ooh, good stamina on that person. Oh, there's a horde coming too. So I'm going to have to come back to this spot for loot Because there's a lot of good loot on them. I mean to bury them. Right. But the Tartan Mart is just like a quick jaunt away, allowing us to deposit loot. Or alternatively, the Tartan Mart, either way. So I'm going to grab the loot now, because otherwise I'm going to forget that it's there. I do like that now that we have running power, these outposts are, like, illuminated. It's a really nice touch. Makes it feel, you know... I don't know. What's the difficulty? Lethal. Lethal across the board. Lethal everything. And if your follow-up question is, what's the difference between lethal and other difficulties? I can't answer you because I've only ever played on lethal. I'm just that kind of gamer. A digital masochist, as I think I've heard it coined. God, there's so much stuff I'm gonna have to make 3 separate trips. I mean, I know, before people are like, oh, you could have used a car with a bigger trunk. It's like, I don't like driving those cars. I find that I have to say it every few hours. Oh, that screamer is going to wake that heart there for sure. So that heart's like partially awoken now. I mean, it already was with all the zombies I had killed. But now with a scream, it's even closer. Wow, they even had an 8-slot bag. At this point, I think I have like 8-slot bags for possibly everyone in the community. I should probably hand them out, which is even easier now that there's community inventory management. And then all the others can be sold with like 1 in reserve. Yep, that was me. I pissed the same screamer off twice. Did I learn my lesson? I did not. I think
Seems clear for now, but
we are going to end up with an active heart here, because I don't see a okay, and there's a bloater there. I don't see a situation where I don't wake this. Yeah, it's woken. So the heart is in that construction site right here. This one. And it's going to be sending attacks via Tartan Mart. So I think what I'll do is... Oh god, I have 2 Tartan Marts. This is the level 1 Tartan Mart. So I am going to activate the incendiary mines at the Tartan Mart 2, because this active heart's going to send me infestations.
Cloud is poison.
And having automatic defenses for that is going to be really nice. After I'm done with this curveball event, I can pull you all about whether or not you want me to shut down one of the active hearts or, you know, do something else. It'll be up to you.
Hey, we're not looking to impose, but there is something we could use help with.
The inhabitants. So I'm actually very worried about doing this for them. The inhabitants, if you recall, are the two that are super, super messed up. Like, they're both near dead. So helping them with anything, if I have to escort them, is super dangerous because they're on the brink of death already. So I truly hope that whatever the request is not like, hey, could you help us do something? Because that whatever that something is going to get them killed. And I'm just bringing some stuff for sale.
Oops.
It doesn't matter how loud I am. I'm in an incendiary field. And let's go to the folks next door. See if they have meds for me to spare me to drive over. Or at the very least, buy my bulk cure and other stuff.
Good to see you.
Okay, let's see.
One
what
way to
you've
make
got.
an entrance. They have a bunch of food. I probably want to buy this food. Because, we're running low on food back at the base. It'd be nice to have.
Hey, how's it going?
How about we see what we've got?
Sure.
Opening trunk's a little difficult. Given how I parked. Fine, I'll drive. Note to self, do not park like this in the future.
Hey, how's it going?
Okay, let's see what you've got.
Okay.
So our influence is 2,500 just about. It's quite high. So after I get the meds, what do you want me to do next? Give you 5 minutes to vote. Ooh, I have a fuel outpost that just went down. Got it. That's not cool, because I am desperate for fuel income. So I'm probably want to clean that out while I'm out and about. So I think it was the southeast active heart. This one. So what happens, if you're wondering, is instead this heart is infecting things between me, which is here, and them. And instead of going on the west road, where the cell phone tower's minefield is, they infested this. And they're likely to infest the Sassa Regional Hospital at some point, too. So, I'm rolling up on that fuel station now. I'm gonna clean that infestation out, and then probably set up landmines at the fuel, too.
Another friend today. We kept each other alive and even had some good times along the way. I wouldn't trade those memories even to ease the pain. Not one of them.
With these infestations cleared away, we can rest a lot easier.
This will be interesting. Here we
Not
go.
able to do that.
Fuel, defenses, minefield. Beautiful!
Last magazine. Better make these shots count.
Love it. I should use the other cooldowns from enclaves? Yes, as soon as I get the meds to counteract this curveball, mayhaps I do that. What level? You know what? Let me drop my rucksacks off here too, because this is a level 2 outpost, and that would free up trunk space. Nice. This is... I'm gonna go this way. Switchbacking up a mountain for slightly more as the crow flies is definitely not worth it.
I think I just wandered into plague territory.
Yeah, sure did, girl. So even if there's meds in the scavenge site, there's going to be meds in this building almost assuredly. Because this is a vet clinic.
Oh, this place is just awful.
Sounds like the zombies in here are active, though.
Thank goodness. Something we can use.
White noise. Nice. I think actually we can use 2 white noise machines. And back road! Thank you for the resub. Come on.
That was my last magazine. That was my last magazine.
Alright. Seems like you guys want me to take out a plague heart. And I'm going to take out the plague heart that I've recently awoken.
It's better than nothing.
Because it's harder to... I'm actually going to take out the plague heart, the older plague heart, because it's harder to defend against. Because the plague heart that I woke up just west of the Tartan Mart in the northwest really only has one path to get to me, and that path is Incendiary Mind.
I'm a little full at the moment.
Whereas the plague heart in the south is has a bunch of different ways to attack me, and therefore poses a greater threat. I like how a zombie knocked this door down and then just disappeared. Like, where did it go? There we go. Just close the door. Yeah, where's your drugs? So I'm not fast searching because the current curveball makes fast searching noisy, and I don't need to be noisy in a building with a plague heart. That sounds horrible. And I have space for one more thing. Oh, hello, you saw me. Oh, that sounds like a bloater. I'm gonna close the door. Grab that conditioner that I found.
I think that's all I'm going to find here.
Where's the conditioner? I'll grab parts. For some reason the bloater didn't know how to operate a door and just decided to blow up around and like near me. Love it. And before I go back home, I also want to fulfill this scavenge so that I have even more meds nice and stockpiled. What buildings? Ed's Junction, probably not in there. Actually, that's not the name of the missions. Can you... I wish I could tell what buildings they are. This is a pawn shop? The stupid marker's blocking out what they are. No, whatever. I guess I'll go in blind. Because often the buildings the themed buildings that have meds are going to be the ones you should scavenge. Which might be this, if this corner building is like a pharmacy, it would be this building on the corner. Don't roar. Oh, Jesus.
That's not going to fit. Fire in the hole!
Well, I'm all out of ranged. There's a barrel on me somewhere. I heard it. There you are.
Keep that screamer quiet.
Oh god, there's a screamer here too.
This
Alright,
place seems
take
clear
my
for now.
stamina.
No, that won't last. I think I need a rest. A long rest.
Alright, the screamer's been neutralized.
Now that I think about it, this might have been a bad idea. That isn't
Off.
good.
And here's another plague heart that is likely going to get pissed off. This is a convenience store. It's probably not even the one that has drugs for me. Probably.
That was my last magazine.
We'll see in a minute, I suppose. I'll try to keep it quiet going in here. Nice. I didn't have to barge in. A consignment store? Not likely to have drugs, but you never know. I completed the Snack Frackers quest? Did I? No. How?
I knew I'd find. I'm heading
Nice.
back straight away.
I'm gonna drop the parts, because there's only 4 of them, and pick up the medicine book, which might prove to be more important in the long run. Yeah, the Snack Frackers quest probably timed out more than I did it, I'd imagine. Thank you for tuning in to State of Decay 2 Red Cross, which originally streamed live on Twitch October 30th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you on next episode or an upcoming stream. Stay alive out there, fellow survivors,